After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Hawk, Viking, 18, trap 50, trap 50.
Sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete. We've got 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money out, when people I got for money down, I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Cowboy.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
60 Eagles, 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here's the snap on 4th. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This is brought in at the 15. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
60 Vikings.
ETN again. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. A lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Running with Walker again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Capo 60, Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Panther 60, 19, Tiger, 19.
Walker on 1st down. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a 1st down, so they're going to happily let it stand.
Bronco switch. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Running it after the penalty. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
To the air, Milrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hawk 70. Ready.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start. Right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60, 70 Rangers, 60 Dragons, 60. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You've got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 79, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing from the gun. Austin makes the grab downfield. Has room down the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, boom.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Warriors 7, Coop, Buffalo 18. 18, Rattle, 18, Rattle.
Throwing now, Milrow. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make... connection. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Okay,
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 left.
Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play.
Steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
All I'm hearing in my head is touchdown to check down, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to check down. You can't take a sack on 1st down in the red zone.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Viking 18. Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
And up to Walker from the gun. He's run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. So we're It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. Schmidt connects, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
Ready? 19. Mustang 19. Ready, roll.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Connection made. Travis Etienne. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 70 race. 70.
Pass play coming here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now lead by 10.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the jump.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion. Dragon 60.
Will Rupp from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Quickly out to the right. Complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yuck.
And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80, Mustang 19.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. All right, timeout on the field here. We've got an injured player. And yeah, you can recognize him quickly. That is DK Metcalf, who's shaken up. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now off the play action. And isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Got it. Ready?
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
Ready, come 19.
3rd and long for him here. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
On the ready.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Go. Bronco 80. 18, pioneer.
And they're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Now an inside give to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther Street. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Staying with Walker. Free inside the 30. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Giving 25 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Steady.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne.
that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Milrow now to throw. Has it down close. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
60
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go street. Hurt.
Walker trying to run for the first. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Trying for it is Walker. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Six the Eagles. Mustang 19. Check match.
Tight end going in motion here.
Go.
Walker does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk.
They'll run with Charbonnet. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal.
3. 19 Tiger.
Walker, and he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 41.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Hey, Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Fair man connects on the extra point. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther Street. Panther Street. Steady.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
Let's go. 60 Vices. 60 Vices. Ridge. Ridge. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Bearcats. 67 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Milrow with it on 1st. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Trap 50. Trap 50. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19. Hurt. 19 Lions. Hey, smash Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready.
He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Troy Horton, his intended receiver. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
One last play before the break.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. Pioneers. Mustang 19. Third. Third. Right there. Right there. Go.
Looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 left. Go. 19. Hey, check that. Street.
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. With Y.A. Black sitting him down there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Walker now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolf. Warriors, 70.
Looking to throw. He's got to his running back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
70 Lions. Ready?
1st down throw here from Milrow. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, where he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Off the RPO, they get it to Smith and Jigba. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Got ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Will give up the gut to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on. 60, go.
Now it's Milrow. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they get this down to the 28. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. It's his target. That's Corey Horton. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
19. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Ready? 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Let's go. Capo 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
From the gun, ETN gets it. Breaks the tackle. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Pulls out and cut on the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
At the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
I'll throw it. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second and 3 now.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 6, 19, 60 Maverick, 6. Ready?
Here's a throw. Out of the hands of his running back, ETN. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Gun to give to ETN. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Here we go. Here we go.
They go right back to ETN. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Motion the tight end over.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey. 19, Tiger, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Will Rowe looking to throw. That pass is caught by Morton. And And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Street. Check. Warrior 70. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. 70 Ranger. Steady.
To the air, Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun now for Milrow. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
5 DBs out there for the Steelers, 3rd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, Milrow. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First and 10 from the 43.
Reload. Tag. Panther 60.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
To the ground with Walker. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. Here he goes again. And they stop stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
Cowboys, go!
Running for it, it's Walker. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Trap 50, trap 60. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Joe Rowe from the gun. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead.
Touchdown, Seattle.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers needing 4 points. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
70. 60 Maverick. 60.
Throwing from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on fourth down.
70. Here we go. Scott. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 18 Pioneer.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Setting up to pass. And it's picked off, but, oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Panther 6, top 19, 19 sight, 19 sight, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Come on. Dragon 6, Warriors 70, Buffalo 18, Trap 6, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to throw. Complete to Walker on the check down. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You just got to love that angle. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ranging near a minute to play. Second and 10.
19 Tigers. Here we go. Here we go.
Quickly out to the right. Complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Ready, set. Get up. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Throwing now. Flushed out of the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
19 shots, drag him 60.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
18 cards, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Ready.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Go. Go.
Back to throw now. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision. But when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. And it goes for a touchback. So time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
Okay,
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Third, 19. Go, Reed. Go.
Milrow now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
18. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Nothing 19. Panther Street. Check. Hurt. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Set. Capo 80. Check mash. Check mash. Ready.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. Well, Brock, the fans, all right. Here we go, Steelers, as they take a win on the North Shore. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.